Alright y'all, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Also, for those of you who celebrate the 4th, I hope that you had a great day on yesterday. Now, with that said, go ahead and strike that like button and also consider sharing this video. Y'all, I'm almost to 50K, let's make it happen. So let's go ahead and get it on. Alright, so on yesterday, right? You have a situation that's brewing between Maria Taylor and Rachel Nichols of ESPN. They are two great female anchors for the network, and yesterday, what was thought to be a private conversation between Rachel Nichols and Adam Middleton. Now, Adam Middleton is a longtime advisor for LeBron James, and basically last year when they were playing in the bubble, the conversation took place in Rachel Nichols' hotel room where she was discussing and confiding in Adam Middleton about Maria Taylor actually taking her gig to host the NBA Finals for last year, you know, when they were playing in the bubble. And what Rachel did not know is that the camera in her room that was set up for work purposes was still recording. And so the contents were recorded to a video server at ESPN headquarters where a number of employees could have accessed it. Now, one person recorded a copy of the conversation, right, between Rachel Nichols and Adam, and basically the contents of the conversation spread it throughout ESPN. Now, the only person who was disciplined over the incident was a digital video producer who told ESPN's Human Resources Department that she shared the video with Maria, and the producer is the same hue as Maria and myself. And so, of course, she was suspended for 2 weeks without pay and has since left ESPN. Now, since the incident, right, Rachel Nichols has reached out to Maria Taylor to try to apologize. Maria Taylor has not returned her phone calls or returned her text messages, right? So right here, I'm going to make a pit stop and play you guys the audio that started all this controversy, where you can hear Rachel confiding in Adam about the position that Maria got by covering the finals in the bubble last year. And she made this claim that the only reason why Maria Taylor got the job is because ESPN was trying to prove that there was no lack of diversity within the company. Guys, check out this audio and then I'll be back.
So they said to me, hey, instead of hosting the NBA Finals, like, why don't you do Doris's sideline reporter job for the NBA Finals? Because guess what that would clear the way for? For Maria to do the hosting for us.
Yeah.
So, I have declined. I don't know what their next move is, but they are feeling pressure because of all of that. And I'm trying to figure out, like, how to just, my thing is that I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football, she covers basketball. If you need to give her more things to do because you're feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity, which by the way I myself know personally from the female side of it, go for it. Just find it somewhere else. You're not going to find it with me and taking my thing away.
Oh, hell no! Alright, so you guys heard what Rachel had to say about the situation, and to sum it up in a nutshell, in my opinion, she basically said that Maria Taylor's talent isn't the reason why she got the position. It was because ESPN was trying to prove to, the audience that there was no lack of diversity, and they felt that Maria Taylor would be a great option to put in that position instead of Rachel Nichols. And Rachel felt that she had worked extremely hard to be in the position to call the finals, and that was her thing, and that she wasn't going to allow anybody to take away her shine just because you're trying to prove that there's no lack of diversity at ESPN. Now, I want to read to you all something that I found interesting. So it says, the Times also reports there was a heated discussion among ESPN executives and broadcast personnel on a conference call before the playoffs began in late May. Exec said if Taylor continued her objection to having Nichols on live, then no reporters would be allowed to. During that call, several people, including Countdown host Jalen Rose and Adrian Wojnarowski, expressed their support for Taylor to the point where they considered refusing to appear on air. Ultimately, the network reversed the course. And so you see how they do, right? You have Maria Taylor, who's the same hue as I am. She decided to stand her ground, and rightfully so. And I'm so glad that Woj and Jalen Rose stuck up for Maria Taylor. And they were like, yo, if you're going to do this to her, we're not going to appear live on the show either. Now, the tension between Rachel and Maria has carried on throughout this NBA season, that while Maria is still hosting the NBA Countdown pregame show, Nichols and everything that she does, all of her segments are pre-recorded so the two won't interact with one another. So it's gotten really that bad. Now, we heard the audio where Rachel was clearly disgruntled about the fact that Maria Taylor was calling the NBA Finals last year, right? And so now some more audio has surfaced where Rachel is talking to the same guy, Adam, right? And now Adam is complaining about BLM. I want you guys to take a listen to this audio and then I'll be back. Alright, so you heard Adam confiding in Rachel this time, and he basically said that he was sick of BLM, and Rachel laughed about it. So I don't want to hear this talk about, oh, Rachel didn't say anything wrong in the initial video when she was venting to Adam about Maria Taylor taking her job. How are you going to explain this? I'm waiting. I want to hear how you're going to explain this. What's so funny? Huh, Rachel? You're supposed to be an ally, right? All on ESPN promoting BLM. Check this out, y'all.
Especially with Black Lives Matter, because you really have so many people in this country who wouldn't even say that sentence. Everyone. The divisions and inequalities in this country are deeper and wider and more insidious than one segment of our society could possibly wrap its arms around.
You see, you have to be careful with these individuals like Rachel Nichols who are comfortable with pushing the BLM narrative on television, right? But behind closed doors, they sing a different tune. You know, why can't it be that Maria Taylor is just more talented than you? Which she is. And I'm not taking Maria's side just because she has the same hue as I do. I'm just looking at it, you know, looking at the talent. You know, Rachel is good, but Maria Taylor is better. Just keeping it all the way 100. So let's go ahead and talk about how Steven Jackson plays a role in this. So when the audio first leaked out, Steven Jackson ran to his Instagram page and put out a video defending Maria Taylor, talking about Rachel Nichols, we're gonna need some answers. I used to work with you. What are you talking about? This, that, and the third. Then all of a sudden, he made a series of videos defending Rachel Nichols. So check out what this buffoon had to say about this situation, and then I'll be back.
Better do it, baby girl. Yes. Look at this.
Hey, Rach, what's up? You know, we've been around with you. We've been staying down with you. You know, got a lot of love for you. But this ain't looking too good. You know what I mean? This ain't looking too good. I've been said ESPN a long time ago. That's why I don't work for them. That's why you already know how it went down with me. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no need for us to not speak on it when everything else is being spoken on. You know, so we need to figure out what was the context and what you were saying. Because you know we ride with Maria. We gonna ride with our people first. That's just how it go. You know, but I always showed you love and I always showed you respect regardless of where I was or what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been fuck ESPN. We all know how that went down with me. You dig what I'm saying? But we need some clarity on that. Because this is only looking one way. And you know we Team Maria, just like we was Team You.
A few minutes later.
Ramble, we say things when we frustrated and you know, Rachel did deserve that job. It's just plain and simple. I talked to Rachel and I know a lot of things she was saying out of frustration because ESPN put her in a bad position, and they even put Maria in a position of trying to give Maria a sympathy job. They was trying to make themselves look good because all the Black Lives Matter and the Black George and the Floyd stuff was going on. So ESPN tried to make themselves look good by taking the job from Rachel that she had already had, that they'd already told her she had, that she deserved, and give it to Maria just to make themselves look good. It wasn't a genuine job they wanted to give Maria. It's ESPN is behind all this, bro. It's all their fault. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame Rachel. I love Rachel, and I'm going to stand behind her. I spoke to her, and I'm going to stand behind Maria, too. But ESPN, y'all some suckers. Y'all some suckers because y'all did this. Y'all tried to give Maria a job, and it wasn't genuine. And look what happened. Come on, man. It's all ESPN fault. We love both of them. Think about this, though, bro. How many times we as black people have said that we was qualified? We know we qualified. We know we qualified for the job. but we didn't get it because they gave it to the white person just because he was white. How mad were we? Because they looking out for their own. How mad were we? When you know you deserve the job and they give it to a white person just because he white. We've been dealing with that our whole life. And that pisses us off. We ain't getting recorded, but we say too behind closed doors. So I get it. I get it why Rachel mad. Rachel ain't never showed me no signs of being racist. But I would be mad too if I worked my whole life for a job and they gonna give it to a white dude just because Donald Trump in office. Or just because, and at the time it'll look better for a white person to have a job. I would be mad too. It's just the facts. I ain't trying to be liked. I'm speaking the truth. We rocking with both of them, Maria and Rach, but this the truth. And back one more thing for y'all, IG world. Y'all got to be real with yourselves. A lot of y'all can't be real with yourselves, and a lot of y'all looking for handouts. A lot of y'all don't deserve nothing because you've been sitting at home not putting in the work and complaining about other people. Why they doing this? Why them and not me? But when you deserve something, when you put in the work for it, you should be mad when you don't get it. A lot of y'all won't understand that because y'all home still living off your mama, still living in your mama house, and wondering why you ain't winning or ain't got nothing going on. I'm gonna hit y'all with harsh truth. I am the face for equality, but I also am the face of being black and proud and being strong and going to get what's mine. Not asking no white person or nobody to give me nothing. I'm going to take what's mine, like I've been doing. But y'all quick to forget when the jump first started. Rachel hired all black people. Remember that. Told y'all I'm gonna make y'all hate me because y'all, especially the people that don't like the truth. Half y'all hanging around hoping that they make y'all dream come true and hanging around them. And as soon as they tell y'all no, they ain't real because they told you no because they tired of you benefiting off their blessing. You been around them all this time, been around all the people they been around, had the same connections, met the same people he met, but you still sitting around waiting for somebody to hand you something. Instead of you getting doing something with the connections and making something work for yourself. A lot of y'all in this mind frame and a lot of y'all stuck in this attitude of blaming white people for why you ain't made it. Yeah, we know we started off behind. They put us in a bad position from the jump. They got ahead, but it's time for you to learn for yourself. We got more black millionaires than any time. Half these rappers didn't graduate high school, but they millionaires because they shot. They got out and tried. But a lot of y'all looking for an excuse for why you ain't made it. Don't blame nobody. Blame yourself. Get up, put in the work. Ain't nobody holding you back. That's you.
All right, so you heard what Steven Jackson had to say about it. At first, he was defending Maria Taylor. Then he had a conversation with Rachel Nichols, and he's solely on Rachel Nichols' side, even though he says that he's supporting both women. This is the thing. When he initially addressed Rachel Nichols, he had the video up on Instagram, right? And that initial video was him defending Maria Taylor. Now, that video has since been removed by Steven Jackson, but the multitude of videos that he has up defending Rachel Nichols are still up on his Instagram page. So if you're supporting both women, why not leave the video where you were defending Maria Taylor up along with Rachel Nichols and the videos that you put out defending her as well? Why not leave both of them up? Don't tell me that the powers that be or Rachel Nichols herself punked you into taking that video down where you were showing support for Maria Taylor. Say it ain't so. You're supposed to be this gangster that stands on your word, right? You're 40 plus years old, still trying to prove that you're a gangster, you're a multi-millionaire, and you would think that you will be off in the sunset trying to do things for your community. But yet and still, you're out here trying to relive your 20s. And you're trying to appeal to a certain group that you're so hard, you're so tough, and Steven Jackson is not to be played with, that you're not even taking the resources that you've been given to spread a more positive message to our youth, to improve the quality of our community, but yet you want to shame people in the comments for coming at you for defending Rachel Nichols and saying that the ones that don't agree with you must be the ones that still stay home with mommy and daddy, and also saying that, you know, everything that you got, you went out and you took, and you don't need nobody of another culture to give you anything. I stand on my own. I'm my own man. But what's funny is that somebody that's non-melanated made you take that post down. We know that for sure. You took that post down where you were defending Maria Taylor, and you said that you took it down after you spoke to Rachel. So somebody that's non-melanated made you take that post down, but yet and still you said that you're defending both women. Make it make sense. You're a puppet. Now, another interesting point I would like to make is the fact that Maria Taylor's contract with ESPN is about to be up, and a lot of people are saying that it's mighty funny that this audio has surfaced around the time where the contract talks have begun between ESPN and Maria Taylor. They've already said that Maria Taylor and ESPN have already talked about contracts, but she turned it down because she was trying to get Stephen A's money. And to be honest, I really don't care about any of that. I think that Maria Taylor should go get her money. She covers football and she covers basketball. So this is a working woman who deserves her paycheck. The only thing that I care about is if Rachel Nichols is going to be fired or not, which I think that she should be fired because she made some disparaging remarks based on what she said in regards to Maria Taylor. She basically said that it wasn't her talent that got her this job. It's because of the lack of diversity that ESPN basically felt bad because of, and that they wanted to show the people that there was not a lack of diversity at ESPN, and that's the only reason why Maria Taylor got the job. And then not only that, Rachel had the audacity to chuckle when LeBron James's longtime advisor and Adam basically told her that he was over the whole BLM thing, that he was just exhausted, and she chuckled about it. So that goes to show you that the persona that Rachel puts out on her show, The Jump, is all fake. It's all for show. And this is how these people talk behind closed doors. They'll give you one persona for television, but behind closed doors, they sing a different tune. So man, it just goes to show you can't trust anybody. You know, these people from other cultures that be on TV saying the right thing to make us think that they're for us, and you know, and they're really against us behind closed doors, but we're so quick and conditioned to invite all these people to the cookout, and we haven't heard private conversations like this. I don't care if it's against the law to record private conversations. More conversations need to be recorded. If you get access to audio that seems to make disparaging comments, especially about our own people that have the same hue as I do, I commend the sister that got the information and forwarded it to Maria Taylor. Because now that Maria Taylor knows what's going on, she can act accordingly. So it is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here and let y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.